spiny-legged 308-years-old arachnid, discovered in the Mason Creek locality. James Webb Telescope detects earliest known black hole merger, just 740 million years after the Big Bang. Study finds Paleolithic people settled in Cyprus thousands of years earlier than previously thought.
Scientists develop new geochemical fingerprint to trace contaminants in fertilizer. Bill to ban toxic, forever chemicals in firefighting foams passes Alaska House and Senate. New Zealand looking into Indian spice brands over contamination. Morgan Stanley latest bank to disclose spot Bitcoin ETF holdings for clients. Turkey takes crypto bill to parliament, aims to bring crypto licensing to the country. Court approves Genesis Global's $3 billion repayment plan, overruling DCG challenge.
Over 80% of newly listed crypto assets on Binance have declined in value. Dolce & Gabbana metaverse fashion offering leaves shopper fuming. In the U.S., 2 foreign nationals arrested for laundering at least $73 million through shell companies tied to cryptocurrency investment scams.
Germany's digital ministry resists Huawei 5G ban as decision nears. TikTok parent seeks to fast-track suit over U.S. divestiture ban law. China's top quantum physicist Pan Jianwei named Royal Society Fellow, days after U.S. sanctions target Chinese sector. XM cyber report finds 80% of security exposures are fueled by misconfigurations. Healthcare company WebTPA discloses breach affecting 2.5 million people. British engineering giant Urup revealed as $25 million deepfake scam victim.
Kinsing hacker group exploits more flaws to expand botnet for cryptojacking. China-linked hackers adopt two-stage infection tactic to deploy Deuterbear RAT. Kimseki APT deploying Linux backdoor Gomer in South Korean cyber attacks. Body of Shani Luke, previously paraded around Gaza, retrieved by IDF. Hamas left hostage talks to pressure Israel, Sullivan tells ambassadors. South Africa calls on ICJ to order Israel to end Rafah offensive, and 160 lawyers write to U.S. leaders alleging Iran bribed South Africa. Los Angeles declares May 17th Shohei Ohtani Day in honor of Dodgers star. Brazil picked to host 2027 Women's World Cup at FIFA Congress. NCAA announced 1 in 3 star athletes receive abuse, threats by bettors.
Crypto influencer Thomas John Sfraga pleads guilty to wire fraud in $1.3 million scam. Binance partners with Taiwan authorities in $6.2 million money laundering crackdown. In India, 2 fake call centers duping U.S. citizens busted in Mohali, 155 held.
Russian disinformation campaign blames Ukraine for shooting of Slovakia's prime minister, and Polish PM Tusk says he received threats after assassination attempt on Slovakia's PM. France accuses Azerbaijan of fomenting deadly riots in overseas territory New Caledonia, and French TikTok ban makes VPN usage soar in New Caledonia.
Mass wedding plans for 100 Nigerian girls and women spark outrage. Japan passes a revised law allowing joint child custody for divorced parents for the first time. In the U.S., Louisiana set to become first state requiring 10 commandments be posted in schools. Liechtenstein legalizes same-sex marriage in near-unanimous vote. U.S. security alert warns Americans overseas of potential attacks on LGBTQ events. In Spain, Christian lawyers file a complaint against the author and publisher of the book, The Baby Jesus Doesn't Hate Ladybugs. Man gets 30 years in prison for attacking former Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband with a hammer. A man in Malaysia who killed 2 police officers acted on his own, a minister says. Former Facebook and Nike diversity manager gets 5 years in prison for $5 million fraud.
Mexico City taco stand earns Michelin star. Saudi Arabia stages historic first swimwear fashion show. Major declines reported in South Korean big cat trade. UK law to ban live animal exports clears Parliament.
Bumble apologizes for anti-celibacy ad after backlash. Discord is allegedly assigning gender to users with machine learning AI. Winamp has announced that it is opening up its source code to enable collaborative development of its legendary player for Windows.
Adobe comes after indie game emulator Delta for copying its logo. Twitter is finally dead. Boeing Starliner's debut crewed flight delayed again to check helium leak.
Slack trains some of its AI-powered features on user messages, files. AI voiceover company stole voices of actors, New York lawsuit claims. Sony Music warns AI companies against unauthorized use of its content.
Crumbles, its neighbor is thriving with a tourism boom. Max the cat is now a doctor of literature from Vermont State University.
Economic damage from climate change 6 times worse than thought, claims a report. Coal's share in India's power generation capacity drops below 50% for first time since 1960s. DeSantis signs bill removing climate change considerations from Florida law.
Coast Guards can detain trespassers without trial, says Beijing as activists converge on Scarborough Shoal in the South China Sea. Philippines to buy 5 patrol boats from Japan amid sea tension. Zhang Zhan, citizen journalist who reported on COVID outbreak, missing after scheduled release from prison.
Stellantis swaps third Ram boss in 3 years, as U.S. sales sink. Mercedes workers in Alabama reject union in pivotal vote. Boeing shareholders re-elect departing CEO Calhoun to board. Cadillac reveals hand-built versions of 2024 Cadillac CT5 V Blackwing. Ford considers four-door Mustang and hybrid options, rejects muscle EV. Geely dividend offer, as Li Auto axes staff.
iPhone 17 lineup rumored to feature all-new slim model above Pro Max with major redesign. OLED iPad Pro owners discover grainy display problem. iPad Pro with liquid nitrogen cooling achieves benchmark record thanks to Apple M4.
iOS 17.5 bug may also resurface deleted photos on wiped, sold devices. Apple geofences third-party browser engine work for EU devices. Apple starts offering iPhone Touch payments in Japan. Ottawa to make pathway for newcomers who lack official status, speed up deportations. Nearly quarter of Polish firms seek new workers, report shows. City hit with racial bias suit from a conservative law firm.
In Rich List 2024, a migrant hotel king, Britain's richest gypsy, and Rishi Sunak among UK's wealthiest people. Paul McCartney becomes UK's first billionaire musician. French court confiscates 9 chateaux from Chinese magnate.
Salon comments as, Trump allies are planning a purge of the Justice Department, hoping to eliminate checks on power. Croatia gets new government with a far-right party included, ahead of European parliamentary vote. In the U.S., Justice Alito claims his wife hung coup flag because neighbor called her AC******.
Cillian Murphy will be back for 28 years later, but in a surprising way, says Sony Pictures chairman. Francis Ford Coppola slams studio system after he self-financed Megalopolis. Executives don't make good movies. They pay their debt obligations.
Lavrov calls Putin Xi's donkey during China visit, reveals Russia's dependence in a video, and Putin and Xi pledge a new era and condemn the United States. Zelensky and Slovenian PM agree to sign security agreement. India's spike in trade with Russia not a temporary phenomenon, minister says.
Russia likely found way to disrupt Starlink connectivity, claimed in a report, as Ukrainian military's Starlink terminals went down at beginning of Russian offensive in Kharkiv Oblast. Zelensky signs law allowing some convicts to serve in military. Give Ukraine long-range missiles to hit Russian targets, German minister says, and as Russia advances, NATO considers sending trainers into Ukraine.
Scottie Scheffler arrested outside PGA Championship, then returns and climbs leaderboard. Johnny Knoxville, ABC, and Jimmy Kimmel's production banner zapped with $3 million suit from tasered prank panel producer.
US says, drone strikes on Russia hurt fuel supplies, but not power, and Russia's Twops oil refinery halted after Ukrainian drone attack, sources say. UK is a de facto participant in Ukraine war, says Russian ambassador. EU imports €3 billion of oil products from Turkish ports handling Russian oil. Researchers build AI-driven sarcasm detector. Google unleashes AI in search, raising hopes for better results and fears about less web traffic. BNY Mellon CEO Robin Vince touts AI in future growth push.
New York grid sees peak power demand rising 10% this summer. In Germany, floods hit large parts of Saarland. 7 dead as storms slam Houston yet again. Hundreds of thousands still without power, and Greg Abbott calls on Joe Biden for help amid Texas storms. Hong Kong set for 8 straight days of rain and occasional thunderstorms. Canada is looking at EV tariff policy. After Biden's move against China, Canada's security intelligence chief warns China can use TikTok to spy on users, CBC reports. As U.S. hikes China tariffs, imports soar from China-reliant Vietnam.
Apple faces skeptical judge in App Store antitrust case, and Apple's 27% App Store fee trying to comply with law, executive says. Argentina's Milei plans to meet with Zuckerberg at end of May. Kraken considers delisting USDT in response to new EU regulations.
One more drop in the AI ocean. Line, a versatile and robust SDXL ControlNet model for adaptable line art conditioning. The model is compatible with most SDXL models, except for Playground v2.5, COS-XL, and SDXL Lightning, maybe. It can be used in conjunction with LCM and other ControlNet models.
Apple App Store for iPhone, top paid games, from 18. May 2024. Minecraft. Heads Up. Papa's Freezeria to Go. Balloons TD6. Geometry Dash. Plague Inc.
top paid Android games on Google Play US for the 18th of May 2024. Minecraft, Geometry Dash, Bloons TD6, Stardew Valley, Slay the Spire, Garten of Banban 7.
Nintendo US Digital Bestsellers from 18. May 2024. Little Kitty, Big City, Animal Well, Paper Mario, The Thousand-Year Door, Minecraft, Stardew Valley, Overcooked, 2. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of May 6th to May 12th, 2024. Weekly top lists of the most watched TV in English. The Roast of Tom Brady, Baby Reindeer, Limited Series. A Man in Full, Limited Series. Cat Williams, Woke Folk. Weekly top lists of the most viewed TV, non-English. The Assunta Case, Limited Series. Kiramandi, The Diamond Bazaar, Season 1. Thank You, Next, Season 1. Queen of Tears, Limited Series.
From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of May 6th to May 12th, 2024. Weekly list of the most viewed films in English. Mother of the Bride, Unfrosted, Shrek, Barbarian, Secrets of the Neanderthals. Weekly list of the most viewed films, non-English. The Courier, Shaitan, Honeymoonish, Lapata Ladies, City Hunter. Xbox most played games. Fortnite, Call of Duty, EA Sports FC 24, Xbox Series X, S, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, Roblox, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Best rated games, Cities, Skylines, Xbox One Edition, Asphalt 9, Legends, Rec Room, A Way Out, Enlisted Xbox One. Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global. From the Friday, May 3rd to Thursday, May 9th, 2024. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. $1 Million Baby, Tommy Richman. Euphoria, Kendrick Lamar. I Like the Way You Kiss Me, Artemis. Fortnite, Feat Post Malone. Taylor Swift, Post Malone. Data Only, Floymenor, Chris MJ, Too Sweet, Hosier. Beautiful Things, Benson Boone.
Top hits on Apple Music 18. May 2024. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. I Had Some Help, Feat Morgan Wallen, Post Malone. $1 Million Baby, Tommy Richman. Like That, Future, Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar. A Bar Song, Tipsy, Shabuzi.